All right, so let's go ahead.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to today's class. So we'll be going straight to business. Yesterday we do small about tuple. So we don't learn with it tuple be. Tuple are another collection of data types that are immutable. So it's like lists, but not every operations can be carried out on it, and you cannot change anything that is created on the tuple. So today now we dey talk about set. Some of us go dey wonder set. Where this kind name for dey familiar? Yes, set. Na e dey familiar based on set for mathematics. Na there we for know about set. But we come carry am come programming, come say okay, wetin we fit use set take attribute for programming. So in Python now, set na unordered collection of data type that has iterable values that are mutable and does not allow duplicates. You understand? So now those things when I go carry put for head. Now collection of values of items, variables that can be changed, can be edited, pop. If you do any operation for list, if you do one for set. But set no dey allow for duplicate. List allow duplicate, tuple allow duplicate, but set you no fit put duplicate. You understand? You no dey allow duplicate. So you go pick one, you go pick the first one you go see, you go leave the second one. So the order of elements in set, they no define them, though if it consists of various elements. But the major advantage of using set as opposed to list na because of say e dey highly optimized, dey very simple to check whether any specific value dey a set. That one are the major criteria because you know they allow duplicate. So if you easily find anything, if you know dey, it means say you know dey. If you dey, it must show you say dey. So now be the value of set. So the key point so you go note be say set na collection of values, items, and does not accept duplicates, and it is what unordered. All right, so how they create set? We get various means of creating sets, but the most efficient one we dey use to create set, maybe say we dey use, na be coily braces. Okay, if you create set by using the built-in set function, you put set, come open bracket, come put your values inside the bracket, but you must put set as they put int. If you create variable, you put say int open bracket, you put your variables or set this thing string open bracket. If you do that's the built-in settings for to create set. You go write set open bracket, write it then you want me this as a set. And so many programming languages they do, but Python can talk say if you use coily brace, put the items inside coily braces. You understand? Put the items inside coily braces. So this one are set we create. So orange, cherry, banana, pear, pawpaw, berry, apple. So now I create. So I conservative the type. Make I build the type. Make I do wait with the type. Most wetin will give us. It tell us say now what set. So maybe we print wetin dey this set. Mostly. Oh, printer. I want to know whether I go see something. Oh, printer. Anybody observe anything? Looking at this set now, they say any wetin you observe from wetin I create and wetin come outside, wetin you observe. If one person may just talk as the class.
They are arranged. They are
The
arranged.
items are not ordered. They are not arranged orderly.
Okay. Now lay down one.
He pick only one of the, like apple. We have two apple. He pick only one.
Good. So now the major thing we una go know be this. I specify two apple, but na only one come outside. Now the order where I take specify the items for my list no be the same order I come outside. It change am anyhow. If I run am again, man swear I go still change am. The same abi. So e dey pick anything wey you wan pick. E no get any particular arrangement wey you go say okay make this arrangement come outside. E no get. If na list now, the way you take specify the apple here first, orange next, cherry, na so list go come outside, na so two go come outside. But for set, no be so e dey come outside. Na the way you want take come outside, you take come out. Na be set for you. So the easiest way we create set na to use curly brace. This curly brace. If you wan put your curly brace, you go press your where you dey for your keyboard, where that normal bracket dey. So this normal bracket wey you do list. If you wan bring the curly brace, you use this is the normal bracket. That's the place where the normal bracket dey. You press shift, you tap and you bring out your curly brace for you. So now we take create set easily. So we fit still create set by using the set function like I explained. We use the set function. I no wan run the code now, make me comment them. So if you use the set function to create set, this one a black set as we create and so we fit create set using the set function and we'll put string inside. We can say okay, this string na set. If we create am like that, if we create set with the use of objects or anything wey dey inside, anything wey dey like string, we create string text objects wey dey now. See, we create a variable called string for here. I no wan run any code like this, so that's why I say I comment all of them. I no wan all of them run, may no disturb our next operations. So we create value called string here because a string equals to gigs for gigs. Because the set now, set equals to set, put the string inside. And that's why we dey use this set. If you use this first set function, so you can create. So if we create a set using the set function, if we use list to create set too, you go still come out. So, but if we still create set from tuple, so this one na tuple. See there, is equals to t because a set is equals to t. So the same way they attribute everything with list and all, if we still create and like that, set is now equals to set dot t, which is the tuple. If we still create set from dictionary, if you use dictionary to create set, see specify the dictionary, then you can't use say the set is equal to dictionary. Don't worry, no confuse yourself with all those ones. They will explain them better when we enter the next line of topic. So this is the way we create sets. So put this one on your head. This is how we create sets very easily using the curly braces and whatever is inside. So you put your items 1, 2, 3, like that. So now be set for you. Then we'll do some operations in set. Like set now, any operation you do for list, if you do one, if you sort, if you pop, if you delete, if you append, if you do one, the same command now, so you go still do one for here, but you can do it in the set, do it in list. So as I teach everything for list, the same thing you can do it on set. So you can practice that as well. Now we say maybe we add one value for sets. I want to do some operations. So let's add a value to our sets. Now we don't create set before. Now bring our set conda first. Sorry, now bring our set conda. FRUIT fruits. So now bring out our, this is our set we created: apple, banana, berry, cherry, orange, pawpaw, pear. You see, they don't change the value again, so we don't change the order. Now because say okay, we'll add one more fruit to this place. We'll add one more fruit. So we can say fruit dot add, which is the function of if we want use methods. Fruit dot add, we can put grape. More add grape inside fruit, then more printer. So more run am, you see. After you say grape don't come, but where the grape for appear? Who fit tell you? See, say e appear for where? Anywhere. You know, put for the ending. If you dey add for list now, the grape go appear for this end part of the end part of our list. But set, no get any other. Any place now go put them. So grape come here. You understand? So we don't add grape. If you say okay, more we get the length of the set. What's the length? how the size be. So we use the len function, len function, because the length is equals to len fruits. So we get the length. You can't tell us say the number of items wey dey our set na be the length. Okay, the video say okay, they give you one list now, like instructor explained to us on Monday, or they give you one this to say, I bet let me check the length of this data or the length of this particular table or something they give you. So you call in the length function and the name of your table or set or variable you define. So now be this. So the length is actually the total number of items inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pawpaw berry grape. So you will count them. So now be the total length of the set. So if you get the set, so if you still check membership, checking membership now be say, okay, we get this particular items wey they set. We want check whether this one particular item now where we define. Oh, I bet let me check if banana dey inside fruit. Let me check whether banana dey that basket or whether apple dey that basket. Now be this one. So because say print apple in fruits. That's to check if it dey inside. Now be check membership whether it belong to. So the output will come outside be what? True. Okay, all those in and they are bullying this thing, they will give us true or false. Okay, man change and say man check for man put nutmeg in fruits. You go check am, you go give us false. Why? Because nutmeg no dey our set. So use this check membership for list as well too. So that's why I tell us false for yes, say nutmeg no dey. If we say banana now, sorry, we put banana now. Banana, banana. Don't put banana. You give us what? True, because banana, it go check and banana dey inside fruit, all right? So it will give us true. That's to use the in function. So if you still remove elements from sets, like the way they tell us, let's remove, you want to remove one particular this thing. We use the dot remove method, remove grape inside. So more bring our this thing come down to more bring our let's bring our fruits. So let's bring out our fruits and see what is in our fruit. So we have these items for our fruit. So we want to remove one particular item. We want to remove grape. See where grape they want to remove our grape we add. So you call the dot remove method. You run on. So you go remove grape, then you print. If you print this thing again, you say grape don't come out. Okay. We say grape don't come out. All right. If you do dot copy, if we copy our set, go on that set. If you don't want to disturb our values from inside, if you get, let me say, might run this fruit again. Might run this one first, so that you go add the grape back, so that we go save them. Now, if you still copy our set, one printer, so if the grape don't come, if you still copy our set, if you say fruit 2, or let me use fruit 2 dot fruit 2 is equals to fruit. I think this is dot copy and open. So we run it and see it run. So let's print fruits 2 and run it. So we don't copy everything with the fruits into fruit 2. You understand? We can do the copy, if you duplicate, then we copy, so that any operations so we run now, if I say fruit 2 dot remove, so that the initial fruit go disturb am. So I can say fruit 2 dot remove grape, go remove the fruit 2. So if I can say print fruit 2. Sorry, I'll get error because I'm not supposed to run this code. I don't fair run, so grape don't come out. That's why error they show. So I go say key error grape, because why we don't already fair remove grape, and I call it rerun the program again. So grape waiting no day, no if you remove waiting no day. So that's why they give us error, say key error. If you see grape, so that's why I bring out key error for us. So we don't fair run, and that's why the error day. So the only thing is to rerun this and rerun this. So it will get clear the error back. So don't print out fruit 2. So if you say print fruit 1 now, let's print fruit 1, our first fruit. So I'll have to comment this code so that I no go run anything. So we get 2 different fruits. The first one no get grape, the second one get grape. So our initial set now still dey intact. Okay. So we get to this they call discard discard method for Python. They tell us for list too. So if you run a dot discard, what did discard they do? Let's see. What did discard they do? I'll come on this one so that I'll get the picture. What did discard they do? Discard still they work as what? Delete. As remove, sorry. You understand? Discard was the same thing. Discard me say throw away and come out. English now. Throw away am. Abeg discard the water comot for that bottle. Discard the wetin dey inside that bucket, make you give me the empty bucket. Na im be the same thing. Remove am, comot am, throw away am. Na im still be discard. So it's either you use dot remove or you use dot discard, go still work. So you can also delete. If you say you want to delete your list, delete list, delete your particular item. And let's see, you can do what we call indexing. Let's see, let's print oh sorry, go to something else. So let's index this. I know say this is my fruit now, no correct. Okay, correct. UIT. Sorry. Let's print 2. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm doing something. So I'm trying to get items in this place. Okay, set is not scriptable. Yes. Sorry. So this is mainly our set. At the common.
Okay, let me speak to something. All right. Can you hear me? I was
Yeah,
waiting
we
to
can hear
loud.
you.
All right, great. So because set is unordered, it
Yeah,
does
it
not have
cannot
it.
give us a particular value.
Yeah,
Does not have indexing.
it
Yeah,
does not have it. So you cannot access a
index.
particular index because it's unordered. And then the only way you can get the element is when you now maybe you run a for loop on it to loop through the set and then print out all the element out, or use the relation membership stuff to find if a value is inside inside the set. Then again, the difference between like you have explained discard and remove, let me just add a bit again, is that for this for remove, like you did, if the value, or if the item is not in the set, it shows error, to throw you an error if you use remove. For example, you like you showed, like you did and explained that you removed grape, and then you wanted to do it again, it showed you an error. So that is it. But for discard, if it does not find it, that is the value. If the value is not in the set, it doesn't return anything out. It doesn't throw you an error. So it's safer sometimes to use discard for removing item in a set. Just the same way it is safer to use dot get methods to find item in a dictionary rather than sometimes using index key. But great one, Shadi. Thank you very much.
All right. I want to try something.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So I want to be able to see. I want to do some. The level give me with a fruit, say watermelon. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. So let's get some like our mathematics now for where the teachers go school. They get to they call union of sets, intersection. Then they get to they call oh, I feel remember all those things again. Union. May somebody remember me now. I know the go. I know do mass. We have union. We have intersection. I think we have difference
We have
in set.
universal.
Okay, we get universal. Whether they draw small cycle for us, we can't draw one cycle, we loop better the next cycle. We can't say, okay, this item we day we go shade one part. Sometimes we don't shade one part. So these are our set functions with it too. So we have the dot union method. We get the so I want to do something. As I said, I bring out set. Yeah, who is saying something?
The one you do drawing should be the Venn diagram where you are copying them on a diagram.
Yes. Venn diagram. Thank you very much. So if we do those same things, those things we still do them for here for Python. Okay, so that's why they declare another list: pineapple, mango, watermelon. Let me still put let me put pear here. I want to sorry, let me put pear here again. Let me still put apple. So comment this and run. So I have roughly 5 more minutes. So let's do maybe one or two of the functions. So let me union it with fruits. No, not fruit 4. Let me union it with fruit. Okay, let me do 4. Okay, and let's run this thing. Now, what I did is what I do union. I carry the first fruit we create, where I go rerun for up. I can't union with this other fruit we did down. So I want get the combined list now. So let's print out our fruits. So what I notice now be say union they concatenate two sets together. They combine them together to form one major set and assign a new variable. You understand? So Mona they always try to work with variables. so that you go know waiting and waiting you need to get. All right. So I don't use union. Combine the first fruit and our fruit 4 list wey we create take form fruit 5. So if you carry, for example, now carry maybe basket, Chidima basket of fruit, come carry my own basket of fruit, pour the inside one big bowl. You don't union them, you don't combine them. You understand? You don't combine them. But if you tell me wetin still happen, man, see whether na dey follow. Something still happen. If you tell me, look at it very well, something still happen. Anybody?
I think
Hello, can you hear me?
I think it removed the fruits that appeared twice in different variables. I think he removed them and
Thank,
then presented it
thank you
just
very
one.
much. He removed the duplicate because pear and apple dey fruit 4, e dey normal our first fruit set. So he just pick only one, which is the big first one. So he pick this one, he can add this one join. I fit switch the order, carry this one come first, put this one inside the bracket. So he pick the one way this way first see, he leave the second one will be duplicate. So you can't combine am with the ones where they know they form one set. So that's how we get our what fruit 5. Let me take this one and put it inside here. Okay, now let's do another one. Fruit 6 is equals to, let's do our fruits dot intersection. Let me copy this thing and put intersection there so that you guys will see what we are doing. If you see instead of retyping. So I'll change this to intersection. And I'm going to print our fruits 6. Let's run this. Good. Now, what it come outside now? What? Apple and pear. Now come outside. What it intersection they tell us we say carry these two sets, then the similar value where they get, now you go give me. Anyone will be say be similar, throw away and no one time. Now be intersection. Union and intersection. Union combines everything, remove the duplicate. Intersection carry that one will be together, bring a come outside. The ones will be say they know they each other, it throw away. That's why we get only apple and pear in our fruit 6 list. So let me do one more because my time is almost up, so that we will understand what set. So the basic operations we do for mathematics, you can do it here. Okay, so let's change this to difference. Let's change it to difference. Okay, let me put this to fruit 7. So I'm using different lists so that I not go up, change the value where they the first list, first set. So that I use different variables. I don't want to change any value for the other variables when they intact. So let's run this. Good. Now, difference takes what is different from each and brings it out. Now be the difference. What did they hear when no day here? What did they hear when no day here? You bring them out. Okay, now they understand. But what did they mainly bring out now from here? Because of my order of arrangement, now only what did they say fruit, they bring out. They bring out what did they say fruit 4. Because now we they use this fruit 4 to test over the fruits. That's why they see only pop-up banana, orange, berry, and cherry. Because now what did they our first set. If I switch the order now, I can switch the order. Let me put another code. Let me switch the order. So this will be the last thing I'll do. So let me switch the order and do this one to be fruit 8. So I'll put our fruit 4 here. and I'll put our fruits here. So I'll print fruit 8 so that we will get the clear picture of difference, because some people they mistake difference and then go understand. Looking at these two code now, and the same thing they do, but one they test one over the other based on your arrangement of your code. These fruits where they here now, that be the first value where you they use this one to test. So you use this one to check this value. Wait till they here, where no day here. Now you go bring come outside. You understand? Wait till they here, where no day here. Now you go bring come outside. The duplicate, you know, go bring her. Wait till this one get, this one no get. You no need to bring her come outside. That's why now this one they take test first. Then I can't rechange the order. I can't use this fruit test this other one. That's why they bring out only mango, watermelon, and pineapple, because now wait till they fruit for, and then no, you know if you see am anywhere for this fruits. So now what's the difference be? So the union, the intersection, the difference, you can do that in sets. So there are other methods as well, but we no go diverge more into them, if not you'll get confused. And because of the time frame, I just give room for you to learn the other things. So after this, we'll do more about the last data validation or so from there you can't get the full picture of all these data structures be. So that ends our set for today. I hand over to our instructor Omosede all the way from UK. You can clap for our better clap now before she change her for you people. So let's give her a big welcome as she takes over and teaches you guys dictionary. So whenever you're ready,
Yeah,
Omosede.
I'm ready.
Okay, so I've stopped my screen. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Okay, I'm trying to share my screen. This is too much, oh, Mr. Kingsley. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so can you see my screen now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So thank you. Okay, guys, I'll be taking you guys on dictionary. Okay, dictionary is a type of data structure in Python. It is like the others, but slightly different from lists, tuple, and sets, which are the other ones you already know. So a dictionary collects its values in its values in key and value pairs. So what this means is where you have in a okay, let's say in a list you have you'll be given a list. All the items should be in the list. They will be separated they will be separated with a comma, and you can access them using their index number. But in a dictionary, you don't use index number. You don't use index number because the values there are stored in key and value pair. So it's like, let me say I give you a form to fill, and I tell you, okay, in a form, the first line I put name, the second line I put school, the third line I put age, for example. So those sites where you see the name, school, age, those are the keys. You understand? So you are now to enter your own details, which is your name. Let's say your name is Sammy, as you can see on the screen. So your name is Sammy. So you will now enter your name as Sammy. Then the place where you have age, you will now enter your age as, let me say, 22. Then when you have school, let's say you enter your school as Uniben. So just the way you have the dictionary will say, okay, that line one in a dictionary, that line one, the name is seen. The name, just the name, NAME, is seen as the key. Why the value you entered, that is your own name, which is Sammy, is seen as the value. Then for the second line where you have your age, the 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 key there is age, that is AGE. Why the value is the number, that is your actual age. So I believe that one is understandable. That is what this first line is saying, that is stored in key and value pairs. Then values can be accessed using the index of the key name. Just as I was saying just now, where you have in the list, you access values using the index number. That is, let's say, when instructor was teaching you guys list, he just listed some fruits, and then the one in the first item there is accessed using index 0. You understand? But in a dictionary is different. In a dictionary, you access those items using their keys. So let's say in this list now, you want to access Sammy. You want to see Sammy. So what you use is you index the name. So you're going to use this name because this name here is representing the position of Sammy. Age is representing the position of that is age. The key name is representing the position of 34. Then occupation is representing the position of analyst. Whereas in a list, you have this place. You have Sammy as 0. You have 34 as 1. You have analyst as 2. So in this case, no. In this case, Sammy now is here as name. 34 is here as the age. Then analyst is here as occupation. So in the third line, is saying dictionary is declared using a curly bracket, just as we have in a set. So we use the curly bracket to declare a dictionary. So let's start some operations here. I want to create a dictionary now. So let me have a volunteer. The first name I hear will be the name I use. Any name.
Desmond.
Joseph.
The first one, was it Destiny ahead?
Joseph.
Desmond.
Desmond. Okay. So we have Desmond. So we're creating Desmond's dictionary. So you know before that when you are writing a string, you always use your quotation mark normal. So name here now is a string, but name here now is the key. So Desmond, your name is Desmond. So let's change name here now to Desmond. Desmond, your age. Okay, don't just tell me any age you like.
58.
58. Wow. Okay. Then your occupation.
Police officer.
Okay, so we have police. Your height.
5'9".
5.9. Okay. Then gender, male. So the way you actually write it, you write the key, which here is a string name. The key here now is name. Then you will write the value, which in this case is Desmond. But when you are separating the name, which is the key, and the value, you should always use a column. So you should not go and make the mistake to use a comma to separate a key, and that's why it is called. Let me just write it. That's why it is called key and value pair. Let me write it. You put the key, then you use a column, then you put the value. You understand? So the key and the value are separated using a column. Please, there's an emphasis on the column. If you go and put comma here, you are wrong. If you put comma here, it's like you are saying they're different value. Comma is used to separate two items. You understand? So you separate them using a column. Then when you are separating one item, which in this case is name, Desmond's name now, when you want to separate, when you want to separate Desmond's name now from another item, this name and Desmond, they are one item. Age and 58, one item. Occupation and police, that is one item. When you are separating an item from each other, you use a comma. Emphasis on comma. If you go and do this, if you do this, you put comma here. You put this thing. You put your you put your column here. You are wrong. You understand? So I'm using my comma here. This column indicates that this value here is for this key. So I've created Dexmon's dictionary now, and I'm going to run it. So I've saved that dictionary. I've saved all these details now, Desmond's details now, inside this variable name, Desmond's dict. So I want to print it now to see if everything is there as I put it. So we have name, Desmond. We have the age, 58. We have the occupation, police. We have height, 5.9. Then we have gender, male. So
Please, I want to ask a question.
go ahead.
Like what I'm seeing, what dictionary is trying to do is that it's trying to create a record for, let's say, anybody, right? But
Yes.
can't this information be under all these key elements? I don't know if you understand what I mean.
What do you mean by key elements?
Okay, imagine Dex mode now. We have to come to another line, right? Then his name can be on top. Let's say we have an address on top. Then we write down his address. His age will be on top. Then we write the age under the age. Then any other information, just like a kind of a key item. Then the information.
Yes, then maybe
I don't know if you understand.
Name under Abby. You can put
on like the one that is just putting it whether horizontally.
Yes, it's possible. But for now, we are learning the basics. That is possible. That is when you are now, let's say, you're not dealing with libraries in Python. You're not dealing with a data frame. You understand?
Okay.
When you are dealing with when you are dealing with that, then you will do that. But for now, for the sake of learning the basics, it's best to just understand it this way first. Then when you now get there, you will now see how to apply this, how to apply this in data manipulation. You understand?
Okay.
Okay. So thank you. Okay. So we have methods of assessing items in a dictionary. That is, let's say you want to get the name, you want to get Desmond's name. Let's say, for example, now, okay, I've covered that place, so I've forgotten his occupation. I've forgotten his occupation. So now we want to see Desmond's occupation. So what we'll do here now is we'll just use print Desmond dictionary. Then we'll come here and say occupation. So you see, it gave us occupation as police. There are two methods of assessing items in the dictionary. The index method, which is what I'm doing now, using the key. Remember, I told you occupation is the key. The way we have name as the key. Then all these are the values we have stored inside this particular key, occupation. So this is using the index method, using the key. Like, I can also call it key method. You understand? Using the key to get the values, the value there. You understand? So this is just like the way you access items in a list. You put the list name, that is the variable name. Then you will put the position here. That when you are indexing. If it was a list now, you might be doing something like, okay, by the time you know the position there, you do something like let me see. So we have 1, 2, 3. So this occupation now is 3. If this was a list now, what you will be doing here would be if this was a list, what you'll be doing here now is 3. You understand? So once you print 3, it's supposed to give you that. But we want to use the key here. So you just put occupation, because sometimes, let's say you are dealing with a large, let's say you are dealing with a data set. You're dealing with a very large data set with a lot of, if for example you are dealing with a large volume of data, you're dealing with a data set. So you might have name, you might have age, you might have occupation, you might have height, you might have gender, you might have plenty keys. You understand? Key and value pair. You may not really know the position of that particular key you want to find the information inside. So instead of going to instead of going to go and disturb yourself instead of using number as you do in list, you just type in the key. You understand? So let's say we want to get his height now. We want to know the height of Desmond. So I'll just type in height here. And then see, it gave me 5.9. So that is Desmond's height. Okay, so we can also put this now in a sentence, as I taught you people then when we're dealing with print function. So we can say, let's delete this. Let's say Desmond dict. Let me just clean everything. Desmond. So we can say Desmond dict, but I don't want to use his name. I know his name, but I don't know his name. Let's assume I don't know his name. We want to work with the information we're given in the dictionary. So we can come here and say, in Desmond's dictionary, sorry, since now I want to, it's like I'm writing a variable, so I'll use my curly bracket. So we can say Desmond underscore dict index name, that is the key. So here now, meaning I want it to display Desmond for me, because this is his name, but assuming I don't know his name, so you can say Desmond's Desmond is let's say his occupation. So we can have something like this. Sorry. We can have something like this. Desmond did, because we don't know, let's assume I don't know his occupation, but I know that the value of his occupation, that is real occupation, is inside the key occupation. So I can just put Desmond underscore dict square bracket occupation, which is the key there. Desmond is Desmond on occupation. Desmond is and let's say we'll now go, and he is, assuming now I don't know his age, so I can come here and I will put, sorry, Desmond, let's say age, yes, old. Okay, so you guys understand what I did here, right? I want to put it in a sentence. I want to draw out the data from there and put it in a sentence here. You get it, right? Okay, Erupa, you have a question? Hello?
Age. Yeah, when you are, as you are writing the value for the age, you did not put the underscore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you very much. I didn't see.
You put the underscore.
Yes. Thank you. That is the variable name, right? I didn't spell it. Thank you very much. Give me an error. So I want to put this in. Thank you very much, Erupe. I want to put this in a sentence. So if I print this now, oh, I'm getting an error. Wow.
Years old. Years old should be out of the curly brace.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So, good. So you can see this here. Okay, this is Desmond is a police. maybe I would have studied him as police officer instead of just police, but it's okay. Desmond is a police and he is 58 years old. So we can also say, but you guys get this, right? You guys understand this. If maybe you want to make it into, let's make everything into caps. For example, so we have Desmond is a police and he's 58 years old. This one is clear, right? Thumbs up if you get it too. Okay.
Where did you write the caps? Is it at the beginning of this statement?
No. I think I told you guys this thing before. No, at the ending of the statement, there are actually 3 cases you can use. You can use the dot upper. If you put dot upper, that is after the quotation mark. If you put dot upper, it will change everything to capital letter. If you put dot lower, it will change everything to small letters, to lowercase. Then if you put dot title, it will change only the first, to change the first letter, you understand, of each word to a capital letter. So that's that. Let's go to the next method. So this is another method of getting a value in a dictionary. So instead of the other one where you just write the index, that is, you just write the key in a square bracket to get it. This one now you put the dictionary name normal, then you use the dot get method. So instead of writing it straight like this, Desmond, you put name in the square bracket. This one now you write Desmond, you now use dot get. So what are you getting? You will now write what you want to get in a round bracket here. So let's do this now. Let's say we want to get, let's change this to Desmond. We want to get Desmond's occupation, for example. So you can see it gave me his occupation as police. So this is the second method. You can still, just the way I did this here, you can still do it here. You understand? And make it into a sentence to make it presentable. You can get multiple values. I don't want to spell everything. So all we'll just be changing here is the dot get. I hope you guys are following now. Okay. So we can change this to dot get. You can use both methods. Which one, depending on the one that is the one you like.
If you bring, since they don't do the line, if you bring us.
Please mute your mic if you're not talking to us here. So, okay, so I've done it here. And if I print it, you can see what you gave. You say Desmond is a police officer, it's a police. And please mute your mic. Abdul-Kafar, please mute your mic. Okay, he's a police and he's 58 years old. This was the same thing we did before. This one is clear, right? Thumbs up if you get it all. Hello, am I audible? Okay, thank you, Jennifer. So now I want to check the difference between using that index method, that is using just the key. Using this method where you just put the key in a square bracket and print it, and using the dot get method. So basically both can do the same thing. The problem is, I think the major difference is when you are trying to access items that are not in that dictionary. So like now, if I'm trying to access, okay, we did a lot of things for Desmond. Let me check what we don't have. We don't have wait. This is not. I'm coming. Let me reprint Desmond again.
Mama, what about address?
Yeah, you can put address if you want to. Just the address is long. If I will start typing address, you can put address as far as it's inside the quotation. There's no problem. Okay, I can add address for you. No problem. I'll add address. So yeah, now we don't have address. So let's go. Let's say we want to access address now using this normal method, not normal, the first method, which was the index method, using the key to access it. So let's say we want to check address, Desmond address. So okay, so you see, he said he gave an error. That is using this normal method, he gave an error. But because address is not in that list, it's not in that dictionary. But if you use the dot get method, you have the option. It will not give you an error. You have the option to put the message you want it to display. You see the way this error, not everybody, and some people will see this. Some people, once they see error, they used to have a panic attack. You understand? They don't like to see error. They don't know that error is normal in code, in coding. You get. So if you don't want to see this error, if you do the same thing here, so you can do it in a way that you will not write, you write what you want the output to be. If this what you're looking for is not in the dictionary. So it's like saying if value in dictionary, print value. You understand? Else print whatever is here. You get. So let's say now I want to use this dot get method now for I want to get his address. I want to get Desmond's address now using the dot get method. So Desmond dot get address. So I've put the address. I want you to go and search for address. And if it doesn't find address, you should print no address found. You understand? So I can say no address found. So the first argument now it will take is what you want it to go and search for. That is the key you want to go and search for. And if it doesn't see the key, it should put this here. You understand? So if I print this here, see now, it said no address found. Assuming I had printed or age. Let me say age. So I do age now. See, it gave me age 58 because it found age there. But if you go and put any other thing there, it will tell you not found. If you put any other thing that is not in the dictionary, it will tell you not found. You get it? So let's do this guys. No address found because I've told you what I want it to display if it doesn't see it there. So that is that. You guys got the difference, right? Thumbs up if you got it. Oh. Hello. Okay. So thank
Yes,
you.
we got it.
Okay. So
A
want
little
to
bit up.
okay. So want to assign a new value now. Want to put in a new value now in that dictionary. Remember, there is no address. We have checked now to see if address using this dot get method and using the other method. We've checked to see if there's address in dictionary, and we've seen that there's no address in dictionary. So now let's add address to that dictionary. So Mr. Desmond, can tell me any address you want, or anybody can tell me any address. Short address, so just the
Lagos.
and the streets. Okay, Lagos. So we have address Lagos. So what this one is saying is just like what this one is saying is Desmond's dict, that is the variable Desmond dict. Address, this is the address Lagos. Okay, or it's just let me just put it this way. You are telling me that this address is Lagos. Go and add it to Desmond's dictionary. You get? So it's like saying Desmond's dictionary, the key. So create a key in Desmond's dictionary called address. Then assign the value Lagos. You get? So once I run it now, okay, I've run it. Let's go and print Desmond's dictionary. Desmond's dict. Okay, so you can see it here. That assigned a value to it has added address to Desmond's dictionary.
Address and
exactly.
like
Exactly. So you can still use the same method now to still change. You can use it to change the value if you want. This one does not allow. It does not allow duplicate of a key. You get. It's almost like set, but not exactly like set. It doesn't allow. So if I come in and I say Desmond's address, I come in and I say Desmond's address. It's not Lagos, so Benin, and I run it. So you see, it has changed it to Benin. So this same method here, you can use it to put in a new key and value pair, which is a new item into the list. You can also use it to change an existing item in the list. So I can say this is age 58. I don't think it's 58. I think it's 59, for example. Or I can think it's 60. So hey, I think it's 60, for example. So if I run it here and I come here, so you see, it has changed the age to 60. That one is clear, right? Okay, thank you very much. Let me change this back to, let's say, address. Address Lagos. So it don't look as if I carried in from Lagos to Benin. So Lagos, everything back to the way it is for this month. So this one, okay, this I think we've done this. I don't know why this is here. Let me take this out. Oh. Okay. So if you want to know all the keys, for example, now let's say you are not sure of how would they spell this height, for example. You're not sure why, so you don't want to go and make a mistake when you are, let's say you want to actually change the height of Desmond, for example, from this 5.9. You don't want to go and make mistake. It's possible, let me even say address, for example, address. It's possible the person is spelled address as, you have tried it several times, you have tried to change it several times, it's not working. You have to access this value. For example, now you want to access the address, you want to know where Desmond is staying. You have tried it several times, but it's still giving you no address found. Why is it giving you no address found? You might not really know. You might think, Abi did not put his address. Whereas it's possible the address was there, but the person that spelled it did not spell it well. You understand? The person went to put 1D instead of 2D. You get. So you now say, okay, why is it not working? Okay, let me just check all the keys to see if really address keys there, because it's possible you did not put the address, it's possible you did not spell it well. So when you now go and use this for that kind of situation, you use the dot keys. These dot keys now will show you all the keys that are in your dictionary. So it will show you name, it will show you age, it will show you occupation, it will show you item. You understand? So you will not go there, you will not go and do dot keys. So maybe you have been spelling it this way, you have been using 1D, you have been spelling it this way, whereas it's wrong. Whereas it was actually spelled with 2D. When you now go there, it will not print all the, why is it not printing address for me? Okay, sorry, I'm using my dict. Let me change it to Dexmont, sorry. Okay, so it will show you all the keys that are in Dexmont's dictionary, all the keys that you can use in accessing the values. Then that is when you will now see that, oh, address, I've been using 1D since. Whereas really is double D. You will now copy it here and go and use it to access the address, to now get the value of this address, not the single D you have been using. You get. So all you need to do is you just write the variable name, which is Desmond dict dot keys, and it will give you all the keys in Desmond's dictionary. So if you want to still know, you know all the keys, you want to just see all the values that are there. So let's say you use Desmond. You want to do, you have the dot keys here, you use this bracket normal as a method. So you can also come here and do Desmond dict dot values. When you do this, it will give you all the values that are in Desmond's dictionary. So you have Desmond, the name for key, you have the value here, Desmond. You have the age, you have the value here, 60. The occupation, you have the occupation here, police, and so on. Then, if you now want to see all of them together, remember I told you before that a key and a value pair in a dictionary is known as an item. So that is one item. The way you have in list, you have one item, you have a comma, then you have the next item, you have a comma. So that is how it is in dictionary. You have a key and value pair, comma, the next item, which is an item, that is one item. You have another key and value pair, comma, that is another item. So if you want to see all the items in the dictionary, you just use the I forgot to put Desmond's name. Desmond, sorry. So you just put the variable name dot items. So you can see here it's displaying it like this. Name, you have the name Desmond, you have the age as well. Let me try displaying it. Okay, so you have the name Desmond, you have the age 60, you have the occupation. You understand? So it will bring out everything for you, all the items that are in the dictionary. That's that. So let's delete something now from Desmond's dictionary. If you want to delete something from Desmond's dictionary, the way you have it in list, you can use the delete method here. You can also use the pop method here. So if let's say you want to delete occupation, for example. So we'll go here, we'll put delete Desmond dict occupation. That is Desmond's occupation. Delete it. We don't want it on our dictionary anymore. Delete Desmond occupation. So once you run it like this, if you print Desmond's dictionary again, okay, see, occupation is gone. We've used the delete method, just the way you have it in list, where you will put the variable name and then you put the index. So here, all I needed to do was put the variable name and put the key here. So occupation now is gone. We no longer have any detail on occupation in dictionary. Then you can also use the pop method as well. So remember the pop method, you can pop it and you just remove it to go somewhere. But for example, I want to save it in another place. Maybe later I will use it. Maybe later I will add it. But for now, I don't want that detail in Desmond's dictionary. I want to save it in another place. So I can say Desmond's, let's say Desmond's Desmond's gender, for example. I'll call it Desmond's. I'll call this variable Desmond's gender. So I'm telling Python now to go and delete Desmond's gender from Desmond's dictionary and save it inside this variable Desmond's gender. You get? So I'll come here now. I'll change it to gender, and I will now print. Let me just do it first so I don't cause confusion. So now it has popped out. It has removed Desmond's gender from there and saved it in this variable Desmond's gender. So let's print out. Let me just use it. Let me print out Desmond's dictionary so you can see. Desmond's gender now is no longer in the dictionary. Look at it. There's no gender there again. But it has saved it here. So in case maybe later I need that information, I want to add it the way we use this one now. Where is this thing? Yes, this place. The way we assigned this address here, I can come back now and come and if I want to. Where is it? Okay. So now it has saved the value that it popped out in this variable, Desmond's gender. So here now I can come out now and print out Desmond's gender. So I want to see Desmond's gender. Oh, okay. Desmond's gender now, male. So I've saved it now in this variable. So that's that. Then adding a dictionary to another dictionary. We've already done adding an item to a dictionary. That is adding a key and value pair above. So this one now is adding a dictionary to another dictionary. So we have this dictionary now, data. I don't want to use data. What do I use? No, what do I use? No, what do I use now? Let's say school, for example. So we can say maybe the first key here can be level. So let's say Desmond now is in school. Let's say he's in 200. Sorry, he's in 200 level. Then let's say his department in school. His department in school is let's say, okay, let me say agric. Let's say it's an agric department now in the university. So this one now is another dictionary. It's like somebody now gave me a new dictionary containing Desmond's details. And since he has given me a new dictionary containing Desmond's details, I want to add all the items that are in this dictionary now to that's Desmond's dictionary. You understand? So for this particular purpose, we'll use the update method. You get? So all I need to do now is I will just change here, put the variable Desmond.update with school. Since I've run it now, so it has saved these details now in school. So Desmond update school. You understand? It will now update, it will now join Desmond's dictionary, the other dictionary, with this new information. So after joining, print Desmond's dictionary for me. So you can see it here now, right? So you have name Desmond, age 60, height 5.9, address Lagos, level 200, which was the new dictionary at the level 200, department agric. So we'll be able to join everything together. I think this is where we end for dictionary. I think the next one will be data structure conversion. Thank you. Instructor.
All right, thank you, Mosede. Great one. Please, can we give her a round of applause? Well done. Thank you, Cedra.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
You guys are doing amazing. Thank you. Such an amazing thing. That's how. So if you have a question to ask, you can ask your question. Don't worry. Shedrack and Omosede. I saw Osai Eduge today, and he gave me a drink for you guys. So
Wow.
I will do my best. I'll do my best to drink it on behalf of you guys. So if you have a question, you can ask your answer that we can call you for the next few minutes, and then let the instructor take your question. So you raise up your hand, and let's attend to that. So we have 10 minutes for that. By 10:30 we should be done with questions and everything that we need to do, so that we can all. Any question? Okay, so I guess that the YouTube videos that we sent, hope it's clear and everybody understand what we are doing with the videos. So I reset another one on the data Python variables and the rest also. All right, great. So if you have any question, I'm seeing two hands raised. All right, let me call them so that okay. Baba, today your hand has been raised for a very long time. So what's your question? Baba, today what's your question?
Yeah,
I
thank
think
you
you're
very much.
listening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you so much for the training, for the class. Yes, I've noticed
Great, you can go ahead.
I think this week now, the materials. I've not been sharing material for that was used for the training in the class.
Okay, great. So we shared YouTube videos, which is more concise, more explanatory than the materials. And we said that data structure, or to finish all the we explained that yesterday. That's why I made it possible that the YouTube video that has even if you follow that link I sent, a YouTube video on dictionary, just the one almost they just taught, and sets that Cedric taught today. They were on the link was they were there. So if you had followed it prior to even coming to class, you would have had a lot of understanding. You understand? So that's what we did yesterday. Okay, great. Thank you very much. So Kevin, your hand is raised. So please, what's your question?
All right. Good evening, everyone. The question I have to ask is as regards to I noticed when
I
instructor
can
maybe
we,
they
I
were
can hear you
using.
clearly, please.
Can you hear me now? Is it better?
Manageable, but you can just go ahead.
Okay. What I'm saying is, when she was teaching, and during that point, when she was inserting that level for Desmond, I noticed she wanted to use like 200 levels, but she not telling me to like integer. Would it still work if I just use like sort of like put it in that quote and just write 200 level? I don't know if it will still work. That's my question.
Yeah, great. It will work. It will work. As long as you're not using it for computation. She decided to leave it like that, maybe as an integer, maybe for any reason, but you can make it a string and it will work definitely. A dictionary values can be of any data type, can be Boolean, whatever. Key is traditionally key of a dictionary is left as a string. But doesn't mean you can never use an integer. You can use number to do a key. You understand? Let's say, for example, you want to build rank of students in a class, position, first position, second position, and you want it that first position, the name, second position, the name, and all of that. You can build a dictionary where the key is an integer. So key one has name, key two has name and all of that. But traditionally, you see it as a sorry, not just as string, because dictionary is very important, guys. Dictionary is the background of data frame and other major important stuff. Just a minute. So it's important because it's the background of what we call JSON files. And one thing you should know is that a dictionary can be complex. That's what we'll look at tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll look at data conversion, which is also, and then we'll look at complex dictionary structure. A complex dictionary structure, how dictionary can be very, very complex, so that you understand how to assess that, and then we move further to other topics that we have. Great. So any other question?
Please, I don't know. Can't we use an input function in all this? in these topics, let's say list, tuple, and then this dictionary, can't we apply an input function on them?
Okay, so let me tell you the programming. Let me tell you the practical side about programming. Whatever comes to your mind, practice it. But also, in implementing input function, it has to be based on what you want to do. What do you want to achieve that is requiring you to want to put an input function? Do you understand? It could be, okay, great, I want to collect somebody's name. Once I have the person's name, I'll save it. She taught you how to assign a new value to a dictionary. So it could be you have a dictionary already, and an existing dictionary. You collect an information from the user and use that and save it inside that dictionary. You can do that. As long as you can, she taught you how to assign a new value to a dictionary. You can do that. Input function is just to collect something from a user. So whatever you're collecting, you put it in a variable, and when you put it in a variable, you assign that value into that dictionary by using the key. You've done that already. So you can practice that. It's possible.
Okay, thanks, sir.
All right. So any other question? Okay, one more. Okay. One thing I want to address right now is the restricting of folder. Sincerely, I'm not happy with it. I don't know how you guys are doing. Okay. I think I have to stop the record so that it doesn't prolong, because this part is class. It's just class topic. All right. So